right, welcome folks to this exciting game. This postseason MIAA Division 5 volleyball game. It's a preliminary round. The winner of this game is going to move on to a seed in the state bracket. My name is Tyler Borbo. I'm going to bring you the play-by-play action of this exciting game. Hope you're all well, whether or not you're tuning into this live on YouTube, broadcast in HD on Comcast 1075, or watching it rebroadcast. So happy to have you folks with us. This is going to be an exciting game. Your Pioneer Panthers are hosting Muñiz Academy out of Jamaica Plains in Boston. They made quite a trek to come out here, and hope we have a fun game, and fun is had by all, and this game is enjoyed. Really looking forward to this. I love postseason time. It's win or go home with these postseason games. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Big thing coming into this game is Pioneer ranked 31 with their power ranking. And Muñiz Academy Phoenix ranked 38. So these two teams are battling for that spot, as I said. And Evie Lewis starting us off with a serve. And a nice idea on the recovery. And a little too much strength on the ball by the Phoenix. And the ball hits kind of a gym divider above, and the point goes to Pioneer. And when they're talking about home field advantage, I think this is just that. This might be the kind of thing that the Phoenix are not used to back in Jamaica Plains, having that kind of net in there. And so it was considered a double hit by the refs. The Pioneer will get the win on that volley. But so it's all those little details that you find in different gyms, and that's just going to be something that the Phoenix is going to have to figure out in order to stay competitive in this game. Although it looks like they got the skills for it. Nice over by the Phoenix. Oh, a nice roll over the net. Went up for the block, but I think the hesitation caused by the roll or the trickle on the net just caused the block to not line up. And Muñiz Academy is on the board and takes the possession. Now serving for the Phoenix, number 11, Gigi Perez. Yeah, nice job. Nice spike, rolled off the block fingers and comes down right in the middle. Has a tough time returning it. Pioneer takes it back. And the Phoenix has a substitute. Two substitutes, in fact. As Greta Lewis stepping back to set up for the serve. And a trickle over. Said it before and I'll say it again. Getting that ball to roll favorably and hit that net, I'm sure most often it's not intentional, but it is just really difficult to have to change your defensive motion up that quick on there. And the ball goes into the net. Pioneer with a 4-point lead early in the first set. Greta Lewis to serve again. And this one just a tad low into the net. Muñiz Academy will take over. Stepping back to serve number 2, Evelyn Baez. With a mean serve to the back row. Pioneer has a tough time recovering. And they came very close with that one. That was a good job trying to bring it back. I mean, it was a hard dig, stayed back, had some back roll. The Muñiz Academy with a second serve. And a little bit too much mustard on that one. Goes back on to the Pioneer side. Sorry, I didn't move the volleyball. Now serving for Pioneer, Kobe Tominski. A nice idea, sent to the back row. Pioneer recovers. And rolls off the fingertips, goes out the back. Pioneer takes that volley. Tominski to serve again. And ball comes down in the Phoenix area. Pioneer hangs on to it. Will continue to serve with an 8-3 lead in the first set. Tominski, nice idea. Put some power into that back corner, but a little too much goes out past the back corner. Muñiz Academy takes over. Stepping back to serve, number 23 is Sureli Gonzalez. And a nice serve to the back row. I would say that ball was coming down in that classic manner, cross-reference to baseball, where you got a fly ball coming at you, and it's right at that particular height where you're not sure whether or not to underhand or overhand. It's a tough reception, but and that one goes into the net. That final serve of Gonzalez. So the point and serve goes over to Pioneer. Stepping back to serve now, Sophia Wood. Comes in towards the middle, nice dig. And ball comes over, nice protection on the cross side. And the ball comes in short. Muñiz Academy will take over on the serve. Nice little cheer and some substitutes coming in. One of which, no doubt, is coming in to serve. And that is number 1, Roxana Romero Cruz. She's now stepping back to serve for the Phoenix. Oh, nice serve and nice dig. Good float. And I think that might have been a carry signal off of Sophia Wood. So the point will go to the Phoenix. And just a little issue on who had it next. Muñiz Academy will continue. Third serve from Romero Cruz. This could tie things up. And sent out of bounds. Pioneer gets the point. Abby Ray stepping back to serve for the Panthers. Nice serve, good judgment. Ball went out of bounds. Pioneer gets the ball. They had the ball. Pioneer gets the point also. There we go. I know things. An interesting serve. I think there was a little bit of a brain fart in there. Kind of similar to a previous play by the Panthers. Abby Ray with a nice serve. Oh, nice over. Goes over the block and drops right down into an empty spot on the Pioneer side. The Phoenix will take over on the serve. Now serving for the Phoenix, number 7, Michelle Ramos. Oh, very interesting serve. I think that one had some good speed, some extra gravity dropping it. Just had a little bit of English, went out of bounds. So Pioneer will take over. Kiara Guzkowski to serve for the Panthers. All up on the nice floater. And a response in kind, finds an empty spot. Pioneer gets the point. 14, serving 9 as Grzkowski steps back to serve once again. And point over to Pioneer. I'm wondering if the point for that. And a timeout is called by the Phoenix. But based on that last play, I want to say that the reason why that point was called for Pioneer and the play became dead is those two little antennas sticking up out of the net kind of represent where the ball needs to kind of be hit over, or it needs to be done kind of to the inside, like the ball needs to go through the uprights, so to speak, when it's sent back over to the other team. So you can't kind of like go out of bounds and then send it around the back of like the referee that's on the ladder. So I believe the ball didn't do that, and that is why the play was dead and the point was Pioneers. But during this timeout, this is a perfect opportunity to show a little bit of what we got going on. So here's the MIAA Division 5 bracket. All the extensive teams that we have up there. Here's how the Division 5 volleyball tournament is going to go. And then if we take a closer look in that upper right corner, we have Pioneer Valley Regional and Muñiz Academy facing off. That's happening right now. And whoever's going to win that is going to wind up playing Madison Park in Boston on Saturday at 2 p.m. I feel like I really rushed through that. I might bring that up during another timeout or another time during it. All of this can be found by going to MIAA.com, probably /tournament brackets. But if you just Google it, it'll come up. And Grzkowski with a serve, but a nice floater put out. The point gained by Kobe Tominski. And nice serve by Grzkowski. But Phoenix was up to the task. And ball dropped down into an empty space. Pioneer gets the point. Grzkowski with a wonderful rally she has going at the moment. Oh, and nice dive trying to save by Ramos there. A valiant attempt to get underneath the ball, but the point belongs to Pioneer. 19 serving 9 in the first set. Oh, nice job. And comes down in the block. And nice recovery by the Phoenix, but Pioneer sends it back over, finds an empty spot. Grozkowski will continue with a wonderful rally of serves. And it looks like that one landed right on the line. That was a tough judgment call. Which I guess if you want to be really, really protective, even the close judgment calls, you can't leave up to chance. But I feel like that one could have gone either way. 21 serving 9. And nice block and nice put back up. Oh, good battle right in the short, shallow area of the net. .22 serving 9. And a whole bunch of mustard on that one. Oh, and I guess it did pop down right on the back line, according to the ref. And good dig, nice roll off the, that was going to be a tough one to recover from. That was a beautiful spike. Muñiz Academy has some catching up to do. But if we're going to see more things like that spike that we just saw, I think they might be up to the task. Stepping back to serve, number 6, Janari Rodriguez. And nice spike, ball drops down, and Pioneer takes it back. This could be a set-clinching serve for Evie Lewis. Steps back for the 24 serving 10 serve. Comes across and the ball goes straight out the back. Pioneer taking the first set. And Pioneer just having a solid rally there about midway through the set. Kind of during the Kiara Grozkowski serve. Pioneer taking just a commanding lead. That was going to be very difficult to come back from. But we are going to take a short break. Check out our wonderful sponsors. Without them, BNC TV would not be able to bring you programming like this. So check out our local businesses, and we will be right back. More of this Division 5 MIAA volleyball action coming your way in just a moment, right here on BNC TV. All right, welcome back. As I said, I wanted to come back and talk a little bit about the preliminary round that we see here. Pioneer ranked 31, Muñiz Academy 34. And whoever wins that game is going to be facing off against Madison Park Vocational on Saturday, November 1st at 2 p.m. And with Madison Park having home field advantage, being the number 2 seed, they've yet to lose a game, 17-0. This will be a tough battle for whoever wins this one. But that is what comes up next at the end of this preliminary round competition. And now the ball goes out to Muñiz Academy. Stepping back to serve is Evelyn Baez. And ball comes down, but nice recovery by the Phoenix. And Pioneer with a good recovery off the net. I've often talked about how difficult that is to come back from, and twice in one volley we've seen both teams show some versatility against such a difficult situation like the ball in the net. And that's going to need to go over, and that was 4 hits. Pioneer will take the point on that volley. Now stepping back to serve for the Panthers, Greta Lewis. Lewis sends it to the back row. And a little tough communication on "I thought you had it" situation. Those are tough judgment calls. Oops. There we go. Greta Lewis to serve again. And nice dig straight up, easy to set up for what you want. Taminsky sends it to the back row. A little too much on that one, goes out of bounds. Muñiz Academy will take the volley and the serve. And ball gets out of bounds. And the point goes to Pioneer, almost making contact with that ball. Kobe Taminsky to serve. And a big roll. Oh, nice try by the Panthers. Number 11, Gigi Perez to serve. And unreturnable, drops into the middle. Muñiz Academy ties it up 3. Perez will serve again. Oh, nice idea. Just couldn't get the height correct, but it was quite a reach to get that ball to float over. Oh, I remember to switch that ball. 4 serving 3, Sophia Wood. There. I was close. She was really looking for that to drop just inside the back line, but it went over. Number 7, Michelle Ramos to serve. And a great dig by Greta Lewis. That will not be returnable. I think it was unexpected that it was going to pop back over that quickly. And Pioneer takes it back with Abby Ray stepping back to serve for the Panthers. And nice serve by Abby Ray. Goes to the back corner. Phoenix responds. Pioneer will. Oh, a tough idea. Sophia Wood giving chase, trying to keep that ball going. Five serving five in the second set. Stepping back to serve, number 6, Janari Rodriguez. Good floater by Grzyskowski, hoping it dropped right into that space, and it did. Excellent job. Now to serve for Pioneer, Kiara Grzyskowski. I think there might be some confusion on a call. Nope. Nope, we're good to go. Yeah, nice block by Tominski. That one gets over, goes a little too far. And I guess it landed out of bounds. That will be a Pioneer ball. Oh, rolls off the back fingertips. That's out of bounds. That is Pioneer serve. Someone slacking on that possession symbol. Of course, if you're tuning in way out in the Jabancan Plains area, or heck, even internationally, it wouldn't be the first time that BNC TV has gone international. Happy to have you tuning in. Well, it's happy to bring this broadcast to you. I appreciate your support and your viewership. Oh, the ball goes into the net. Pioneer with the point. Oh, nice idea, but ball came up short. Pioneer with a 10-5 lead in the second set. Grzyskowski, who notably last set had an incredible rally going, and so far is shaping up to be no different. We were sitting on a 5-5 tie, and so far, Grzyskowski has managed to get 6. And a tough front row case of the I got it's. Well, it's an odd game. Your attention's up. You're looking at the ball, and it can be a little bit scary when you. And that one goes into the net. Phoenix will take the serve back and get that point. And that ball drops into the back. Pioneer will get the point. Nice serve by Lana Gagnon. Ball sent right over to the middle. Pioneers up to the task. Nice diving save by Michelle Ramos. On a little too much. Oh, and it looks like it did drop in. And that will be point for the Phoenix. Will take over for the serve. Stepping back now for Muñiz Academy. Number 2, Evelyn Baez. And comes in hot, but a little bit low into the net. Pioneer takes it back. Greta Lewis to serve for the Panthers. And nice save. And that one drops into the back corner. Pioneer will have the point. Greta Lewis continues to serve. This time 15 serving 7 in the second set. Nice recovery by Pioneer. Nice save. Running over the back. Send back over, but ball goes out of bounds. Pioneer will hang on to it. 16 serving 7 in the second set. And the ball peters out a little bit off the fingertips towards the front row. Pioneer now with a 10-point lead. Greta Lewis trying to give Griskowski a run for the money with some rallying. That ball goes into the net. Pioneer will continue. And nice floater over towards the middle from the Phoenix. Oh, and a nice block. Oh, I thought they had it. And it looks like a little bit of a carry on that second hit. But it was a wonderful block, but still dropped down into their area. And a good quick tap trying to keep that ball alive. But and Abby Ray sends one to the back row unattended. It will be 20 serving 7 in the second set. Greta Lewis And ball sent to the back, a little bit too much on that one. I thought that was going to drop right back in with the Phoenix answering in kind, but just a smidge too much mustard on that shot. 21 serving 7. Another one sent out the back. Pioneer continues. And Tominski drops it in. And a timeout is called. The Phoenix, nice job by Pioneer, not giving up on that. And while the timeout is called, it's a good time to say thank you to our sponsors who've decided to partner with us and help BNC TV bring you broadcasts like this. And as the fall season is winding down with a few postseason games, we are looking forward another month, and before you know it, we're into the winter season with girls and boys basketball. Really looking forward to bring you that. But so thankful for our sponsors, talking Sam Browning Jr. Trucking, Sweet Lucy's Bakeshop, Works LTD, Wiggin Hydroseeding, Zilinksi HVAC, and of course, DiGeorge Builders. So thankful to be partnered up with those local businesses, fantastic businesses in the area, and helping BNC TV bring you programming like this throughout the 2025-2026 high school athletic season. Possession staying with Pioneer, 23 serving 7. And a lot on that one, goes out the back. Muñiz Academy will take over. They've got some rallying to do. Stepping back to serve, number 23, Sorelli Gonzalez. A nice recovery from the back row. Good volley going. Got to be careful. Oh, and the ball goes into the net. Pioneer will take it back for the set winning point. And ball drops in with a nice finger floater from Sophia Wood. Pioneer will take the second set. And we are going to make some rotations. But very interesting set. 2 hard rallies from the Panthers coming together. But we were going to take a short break. And when we come back, we got the third set coming your way of this Division 5 preliminary round MIAA State Volleyball Tournament game. Don't go anywhere. More volleyball action coming your way in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We're looking at the third set of this exciting Division 5 game. Tyler Bobo right here bringing you the play-by-play action of this game. Happy to have you with us. And after a brief moment of referees checking positions, crossing their T's, dotting their lowercase J's, we're about to begin the third set. Pioneer taking the first two. The ball drops in. Good quick defensive move by the Phoenix. Oh, and there was some solid power on that one, but just came into the net and bounced right back. Pioneer gets the point. Serving for Pioneer, it's number 4, Evie Lewis. And nice recovery by the Phoenix. Great job. And a beautiful spike by Evelyn Baez. Definitely setting Baez up. Second time's the charm for her. Nice job. Sending back to serve number 11, Gigi Perez. Oh, and it comes just a little bit high over the mid defense. The point goes to Pioneer. Now Greta Lewis to serve. Ball over, it drops right into an unattended middle on the Panthers side. And the Phoenix gets the point. As they step back to serve, 2 serving 2. And rightfully so, number 2, Evelyn Baez, stepping back to serve. She's been itching for those power spikes all night. Two of them that we saw earlier. And drops into the back row. Tough judgment call on where the back line was. Muñiz Academy takes the lead. 3 serving 2 in the third set. And as we always say, this is, a beautiful recovery by Pioneer. I don't think anybody saw that one being recovered, and they dropped it in. Excellent job. Pioneer will take the serve back. Kobe Tominski now stepping back to serve. And an unreturnable serve. Pioneer taking the lead. And that was a beautiful serve by Tominski. And that spike from that corner. It's real dangerous. And the ball hit to an unintended, crossing it over from the far side to the near side, finding that back corner unattended. And you know, that's a funny thing about volleyball, is that everyone has very specific positions. And the ball drops inside. Pioneer with a 6-3 lead over Muñiz Academy. But the funny thing about volleyball is that you have very specific positions, and although you can kind of move around and help out and back up and whatnot, you still have those specific positions. Oh, and a nice dig. And we'll say those digs trying to kind of send it backwards over your head can be really tricky. But it's just funny to see positions start to kind of smudge and mesh together. And a nice tap, and great job keeping the ball alive. Oh, and that one just dropped down. That was a tough angle. I think any solid connection to that ball, half your arm would have been underneath and on the other side of the net. But another timeout is called. Pioneer with an 8-3 lead. But yeah, just to finish that thought, it's just very interesting to see how the positions kind of smudge together, because as things get more chaotic with the volley, it's just very interesting watching people move around. And the hardest thing is you want to back each other up and you want to move into certain positions where you see that ball going. And before you know it, you could have parts of your side just being left unattended. Let's say a large portion of the ball has been being played in the front row. Sometimes you could be slowly moving up a little bit, and meanwhile you realize, oh no, we left the back row open. And that's where, if you have the time, that's where you're going to wind up placing the ball. So it's very interesting kind of how volleys keep going, and eventually it you can kind of forget spots that you're leaving open. But Tominski will continue to serve as we come out of the timeout in the third set. And that one goes over. Ball gets stuck on the block between the fingers in the net. Drops down on the Pioneer side. Muñiz Academy wins that volley. And stepping back to serve for the Phoenix is number 23, Sideli Gonzalez. Oh, a nice idea. I think Abby Ray was kind of expecting a little more room to be able to move with that. Sophia Wood was coming in to offer some extra protection, but I think it just wound up crossing in with the motion. Oh, and the contact with the net. It was a nice idea, but I'm pretty sure body has to leave the net alone. Sophia Wood to serve for the Panthers. Oh, nice job, nice job. And it makes it over. Nice. And nice dig by Pioneer. Ball ends out of bounds. Boy, great recovery by the Phoenix. Number 21. Ganitas Heredia. And the point goes to the Phoenix. Heredia will continue to serve. Oh, nice idea by Evie Lewis. I think the connection with the ball was just at the wrong moment in the arm motion. And nice recovery off the net. And that is not going to be recoverable. The Phoenix has tied things up, 9-9. Heredia with another beautiful serve. Oh, a little mix-up. Phoenix taking the lead again for the second time in this game. 10 serving 9. Serving 9. Yanidez Heredia with a powerful serve and nice dig by Tominski. And looks like perhaps some contact with the net, maybe, on Pioneer. So the point will go to the Phoenix. 12 serving 9. And that was a tough one. Great attempt by Gonzalez there, trying to dig in that back corner to get that. Point goes to Pioneer. Now serving Abby Ray. Comes up short into the net. Phoenix will take it back. Number 7, Michelle Ramos, stepping back to serve for Muñiz Academy. Oh, a great dig. Good save by the Phoenix. And a timeout is called. This time by Pioneer. Muñiz Academy is not done yet. They still have a steep mountain to climb with 2-0 sets, but they have really stepped things up, and they are not going to go quietly in this third set. If Pioneer wants to take this third set, they're going to have to work extra hard and really mess up with this newfound energy and rallying that we're seeing from the Phoenix. They're doing a great job. And I should add, under the circumstances, if Pioneer does take the W on this one and they wind up meeting Madison Park on Saturday, BNC TV will not be able to be there. So if you plan on seeing that game, you're going to have to make the trek with the Pioneer crew out to Boston. So just be aware of that. Unfortunately, we just can't make it out there. Coming out of the timeout, Muñiz Academy with a 4-point lead over Pioneer. And the hope of kind of a recalibration and an icing over the rallying serve seems to not have been successful. Ramos continuing with a great serve. And that one drops in on the Pioneer side. And looks like net contact, perhaps. Oh, tough mix-up. Point for Pioneer. Now back to serve, Kiara Groskowski. And ball goes wide and out. Phoenix will take it back. Stepping back to serve for the Phoenix, Janari Rodriguez. A little too much on that one. Point goes to Muñiz Academy. 17 serving 12. Rodriguez with a bullet towards the middle. Nice dig by Corey Glenn. This one's going to need to go over, losing track of the ball. It drops on the Pioneer side. Phoenix will hang on to it for a little longer. Rodriguez with the serve. And a beautiful spike just inside the back corner line. I think that is the formula that they have really been looking forward to. Making sure to set up Baez, and hopefully she can get the spike. Well, the ball drops outside on that serve. Pioneer will take it back with Lana Gagnon stepping back to serve for the Panthers. And that one goes into the net. Muñiz Academy 5 away from taking the third set. Stepping back to serve, number 11, Gigi Perez. And goes wide. Pioneer will step back. Now serving for the Panthers is number 7, Greta Lewis. That one comes up short into the net. All right, nice return. Got to be careful of that, stepping up too far and leaving that back open. And that one goes into the net as well. Serve number 23, Sureli Gonzalez. And nice recovery. They're not done yet. Great job by the Phoenix. And it drops in. That work paid off, saving that ball. That was a great, great job at not giving up. Gonzalez to serve for the second time. And a bullet drops in, unreturnable. Beautiful ace for Gonzalez. And match point. And a little too much on that one. Pioneer will now need 10 points to keep from losing the third set. Of course, you need to win by 2. So they're at least going to need to get within 2 of the Phoenix 24 in order to stay into this set. And I apologize, I'm not sure what the signal was, but the point goes to Muñiz Academy. taking that third set. Teams are going to rotate. We are going into 4 sets, folks. Of course, if Muñiz Academy takes the 4th set, we are going into the final 5th set. And we'll see what happens with that. This game is far from over. Phoenix really stepping up this game in the 3rd set. And they've just done a great job of not going quietly. But we're going to take a short break. When we come back, more of this volleyball Division 5 tournament action right here on BNC TV. Welcome back. Fourth set. Pioneer winning the first 2. Muñiz Academy taking the 3rd. And the first serve from Gigi Perez into the net. Pioneer will take the serve and the point. Greta Lewis starting us off for the Panthers. Oh, tough case of I got it in the back row. And Pioneer will have an unreturnable serve, stepping back for the 2nd time. Oh, coming down, going for that dig. Point goes to Pioneer. And I think Gigi Perez dove a little hard. Landed a little toughly on perhaps a hip bone. Oh, no, that was not. That was Roxana Romero Cruz, excuse me. But she's up on her own feet. Glad to see that. Never like seeing any of these high school athletes injured. So I'm glad she was able to get up on her own volition. A nice send over. And send to the back row, a little too much from Tyminski. Goes out the back row. Phoenix will take over. Stepping back to serve, Evelyn Baez. Sends a speeding bullet past the Pioneer side and out of bounds. Kobe Tyminski stepping back to serve for the Panthers. This one coming up short. Phoenix take it right back. Cedeli Gonzalez. Nice floater. It was going to be a tough dig for the Phoenix to pull off. Pioneer takes it back. Sophia Wood stepping back to serve. Nice dig by Baez. And a good block, but good recovery. And that's going to count as a double hit. I think even though the ball kind of went up and both players were to kind of touch the ball at the same time, and it came back down on the Pioneer side, that's going to count as a double hit. And I think a reach over called on Pioneer. For serving 5. There's Yanitas Heredia that had that serve. And the ball drops down on Pioneer's side. Things are tied up 5-5. Heredia will continue serving for the Phoenix. And tough return. Point goes to Pioneer. Abby Ray to serve for the Panthers. Ball comes in short. And another one out of bounds. Sorry, that should have been over there. Pioneer serve. Kiara Groskowski back there. And drops into the back corner. Groskowski with the 8 serving 6 serve. Tyminski with a nice idea, a little too much on it. Goes out the back line. Phoenix will take the serve back. Stepping back to serve number 6 for the Phoenix, Janari Rodriguez. Nice recovery of the ball into the net. And that goes out of bounds. Phoenix ties it back up, 8 serving 8. Rodriguez to serve again. And a beautiful spike into the back row. Spike coming from, you guessed it, Evelyn Baez, who's been smacking heat all night, doing a great job. And an unreturnable serve by Rodriguez. Is now 10 serving 8, and a timeout is called by Pioneer. Pioneer doing a great job in the first 2 sets, but so far, Muñiz Academy has really been settling in to the idiosyncrasies of the court and just really finding their sweet spot, and they've been making it happen last set and so far this set. Currently at a 2-point lead, 10-8 over Pioneer, but my hope is that Pioneer did not kind of close the book mentally too early. Hopefully they can figure something out with this. But as we come out of the timeout, Phoenix with a 10-8 lead over the Panthers, continuing to serve Janari Rodriguez. And ball drops down off of the fingertips of the block. Pioneer will take the serve. Now back to serve Lana Gagnon. Oh, a nice idea. Ball drops in on the Phoenix side. Pioneer ties things back up with 10-10. And nice spike and drops in despite the block. Muñiz Academy will have the point. 11 serving 10. Speaking of 11, stepping back for the Phoenix is Gigi Perez. Excuse me. And I'm wondering if there was some sort of illegal rotation or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what that hand motion is. Really got to bone up on my volleyball rules. But it's 11 up right now. Nice dig, but not returnable. Muñiz Academy. Nice serve by Baez. I think that floater was a great idea by Michelle Ramos. Just Didn't give it enough oomph to get itself over the net. Kobe Tominski to serve for the Panthers. A nice block. Ball drops down into the Phoenix side. Pioneer takes the lead. And drops down into the back. Can't leave that unattended. Tominski continuing to serve in the fourth set. 14 serving 12. Nice recovery by the Phoenix. The ball drops down. Pioneer takes it. And a timeout is called by the Phoenix. In this fourth set, every timeout looking to recalibrate, looking to ice up rallies. You got to make it happen. Well, as we always say during tournament time, it's the MIAA state tournament. Can't hold anything back. Muñiz Academy has done a fantastic job making a comeback, winning that third set. Definitely not going easy in this fourth set. I mean, we're looking at a 3-point difference right now. Pioneer with a 3-12 lead. Boy, anything can happen. We will see what happens as we come out of the timeout. Yeah, a trickler over the net. The ball comes in short. Muñiz Academy will take it back. And stepping back to serve. Number 23, Sudeli Gonzalez, with a beautiful serve just as it passes over the net. Gravity works double time. That thing dropped right into that empty space in the middle. And another unreturnable. The Phoenix have tied things up. 15-15. Gonzalez will continue to serve. And another unreturnable. Yeah, a tough one on that final hit. Gonzalez, a 5-point rally so far. That will not be able to be recovered. And nice return. Ball drops into the net. Pioneer will take it back. But a good amount of damage has been done by the Phoenix. 16 serving 18 for Sophia Wood on the Panthers. And a double hit on that last one by Muñiz Academy. And drops right in there. Pioneer with a point. Boy, that is a tough judgment call. It's really hard to make that call without looking at the line and trying to make that kind of judgment call on the trajectory, but I guess you got to protect everything, right? The ball goes out wide on that one. Muñiz Academy takes over. Yanides Heredia with the serve. And that's going to be a double hit. Pioneer takes it back. And be ready to serve. And the ball drops into the middle. And a nice idea. You know where Baez was going with that one, but comes in low and into the net. Kiara Gruskowski stepping back to serve 20, serving 20. And ball cannot be returned. Pioneer takes the lead back. And I believe this is the final timeout of Muñiz Academy. Pioneer with a 1-point lead. So far, this set has gone far more back and forth than the previous sets. But the tension is high. Pioneer 4 points away from continuing on to a playoff berth. And that is where the real uphill climb is going to start. Not trying to be a deterrent. That's the case for both of these teams. There's got to be a reason in the state tournament that a team is ranked number 2. And that team, Madison Park, with a 17-0 record. And they definitely will intend to continue that record. So it's going to be a tough game, whoever wins this one. So far, it's been coming off as a tough game. Wiskowski with the serve. Drops down the middle. Nice saving dig by Michelle Ramos. Really willing to throw. I will say for the Phoenix, I have seen them throw and toss their bodies around to make sure to get underneath that ball. They've been doing a great job with that. 21 serving 21, number 6, Janari Rodriguez to serve. And a tough dig. Muñiz Academy. And that is going to go unreturnable. Pioneer tying things back up Lana Gagnon stepping back to serve for the Panthers. And a nice serve. The Phoenix hands it back. Good recovery by the Phoenix. As we talked about with those uprights earlier, needed to reset that ball. The ball is going to drop in and then head out of bounds. Pioneer gets the point. Gagnon will serve again. And the ball drops in. Pioneer 1 point away from taking the match. We're now entering no mistakes territory for the Phoenix. Gagnon with a beautiful serve. And a nice dig, goes out of bounds. Good protection by Pioneer. But Muñiz Academy hangs on. Now, a point on this one could still win it for Pioneer. Again, you got to win by 2. And drops into the back row. Muñiz Academy stays alive. 24-24. Gigi Perez to serve for the Phoenix. And Muñiz Academy taking the lead. They need 1 more point. 1 more for them to take the 4th set, and we are going into the final set with that 1 point. And another unreturnable. Muñiz Academy will take that 4th set. And now we are going to go into sudden death. Boy, what a game this has turned into. Now, negotiations for that final set are going to need to be made right here in the middle of the court. And we will see what it is going to be. What kind of decisions are going to be made. Traditionally, I think I've seen the 5th and final set go into kind of a play to 15, but when you reach 8, you rotate sides. I've seen that happen. I'm not sure if that's definitely how it always goes or it's determined by certain things that are going on during this meeting with the captains and coaches. But, boy, I said it. What a game this has turned into. Muñiz Academy having a tough time settling in the first 2 sets. Now tied 2-2 as we go into the final and 5th set. But we are going to take a short break. And when we come back, the 5th and final set of this exciting preliminary round, Division 5 MIAA Volleyball Tournament. Watching it right here on BNC TV. back. The 5th set of this exciting Division 5 game. Kiara Grozkowski to start us off. Muñiz Academy with an incredible comeback after being down by 2 sets. And ricochets off the net, but that goes out of bounds. Pioneer will get the point on that one. They got really lucky. I do believe that spike was just going to be a missile into the court on the Pioneer side if it had not hit the net. And unreturnable spike off of Evelyn Baez. Muñiz Academy. Well, that serve was from Gigi Perez. And I'm not sure exactly what the call was, but that came up Pioneer. And stepping back to serve, Lana Gagnon. And a nice floater. I think it was a tough judgment call. I think Ramos felt really sure that ball might have been going out of bounds. Which is a tough call. It was a tough call. Gagnon will continue. 3 serving 1. Nice recovery by the Phoenix. And a good block on the spike. Pioneer has been desperately needing to figure out how to counter those dangerous spikes coming from Baez. And they managed to pull it off. 4 serving 1. And that was a tough one. Ball went pretty high, hit a couple things up near the ceiling. And a timeout is called by the Phoenix. And boy, doing a great job. Of course, all these details are just on paper, and it was actually very difficult to find information on Muñiz Academy Phoenix. But other than Muñiz Academy being ranked 38, Pioneer ranked 31, according to MIAA state power rankings. Also coming into this match, Muñiz Academy has a record of 10-7. Pioneer coming into this with a 6-11 record. Now, of course, it's not just the records. The power rankings also has to do with strength of schedule. So seems like Pioneer has had a stronger regular season in battle against just more difficult teams, and I think that has awarded them more points even in losses, and that's what gained them the 7-point rank that they had. And that serve stays with Pioneer. 6 serving 1. And a beautiful serve, unreturnable by Lana Gagnon. Gagnon will continue to serve. And that's going to drop in there. Pioneer gets the 8th point, and they will do as I thought they were going to do. They will be rotating now after reaching 8 points. Whether or not the serve continues to be, it looks like it is Pioneers. And as teams rotate, obviously rotating just for me so that things line up with the graphics. But Pioneer going into the second half of this final showdown set. 8 serving 1. Lana Gagnon doing a fantastic job. And that is a hard one. That ball did look like it might have been going out, but you've got to protect. You've got to protect. You can't be caught watching the ball land inside. It's better to try to protect something that might go out rather than watch something land inside. And Lana Gagnon sends one into the net, but has done a great job of giving Pioneer an 8-point lead in the 5th set. And stepping back to serve, number 2, Evelyn Baez. And I think a lineup check is being made, just to kind of make sure people are where they need to be. And dare I say, under the certain circumstances right now, Evelyn Baez has been just serving up some intense heat spikes, and having her in the back serving, which she can serve, but this is going to mean that she's going to need to step up in order to be set up for those spikes. But you also, that means leaving the back open. So I do feel as though the strategy here is you don't want to have your best offensive spike being in the back row serving. But rotations have to go the way the rotations are, so I'm not exactly sure what needs to be figured out or what changes need to be made. But I think we are figuring out where people need to be. And as we're getting things squared away, as always, can never say enough good things about BNC TV's wonderful sponsors of our sports programming. So thankful to have them paired up with us. Wonderful local businesses. Sam Browning Jr. Trucking, Sweet Lucy's Bakeshop, Works LTD, Wiggin Hydroseeding, Zilinksi HVAC, and DiGeorge Builders. Thank you so much for those sponsors helping us bring intense games like this one. And that one goes out of the back line. And the tough thing of that check is that is definitely going to mess with some of your, just some of your juju of it could ice you up. And with that serve was Greta Lewis. And the ball drops into an unattended back row. Muñiz Academy. That ball should have been over there. Now it can go back. And back to serve, Cirelli Gonzalez, who did a wonderful job serving that last 4th set. And great job, Kobe Tominski putting that ball in. Pioneer will take the serve back, 11 serving 2. And Kobe Tominski steps back. Pioneer will need 4 more. And Pioneer will not recover from that one. Muñiz Academy will take it back. So far this game, one of the standout features that I've seen about Muñiz Academy is their ability to recover from difficult digs. They've been doing a great job recovering from that. And I think now we're again having some confusion. So I think we're still trying to figure out who is where. All right, things are squared away. Number 11, Gigi Perez to serve. Nice dig, goes to the outside. Point goes to the Phoenix. Perez will continue. And goes into the net. Here's Academy staying alive. Perez continues, 5 serving 11. And the point goes to Pioneer. Tough judgment call. Apologize about the score. Should be fixed now. Sophia Wood to serve for the Panthers. And drops down in the Pioneer area. Hard to return that one. No doubt going up for the block. The point goes to the Phoenix. And we need to check again. So the refs are going to double check on the order sheets. As always, a 6-player setup gets handed to the score table. And right now, Clay White is kind of running everything. So it's a tough job. Clay does a good job. It's hard to run everything. As I most certainly know, doing the play-by-play, running the camera, running the graphics, it's a lot. It's easy to make a mistake. We'll see where things are. All right, and looks like we are square. Michelle Ramos to serve, and the ball comes in short. Pioneer 2 away from taking the match. Abby Ray with a serve to the back. And very close, very questionable call on that back line. And saying one way or the other. If the ball on impact touches the red, I guess that counts it as inbounds. And the point for Muñiz Academy. They will stay in it. Muñiz Academy now in that difficult territory I've talked about before. No mistakes. But they achieved it. They did. They got through that no mistakes time in the fourth set. They could very well pull it off this time. And looks like a carry on Pioneer side. Phoenix will get the point. Now serving number 6, Janari Rodriguez. Oh, and the ball drops down. Pioneer will take the win. After a big battle, Pioneer winning the first 2 sets. And then falling to the Phoenix in the third and fourth, going into the finale. That is a hard, hard match. Both teams battled so well. Boy, this turned into such an intense game. Pioneer coming away with the win in 5 sets. And Pioneer will be moving on to a playoff berth, facing off against Madison Park on Saturday, 2 p.m. Find out more by checking out MIAA, finding out where exactly it's being held. I'm sure that the information will come out very quickly. As state tournament rolls on, it is just how it is. It is just how it is with state tournament, how things need to be determined and flipped in about a 48-hour notice. So keep an eye out for that. But Pioneer, along with their student section, did a fantastic job. And I will say, after falling in those first 2 sets, I'll say Muñiz Academy came out with just like a new team, just a fantastic job. So they came back and really made Pioneer work for this win. So that is it for us here at Messer Gymnasium. Again, BNC TV will not be on the road for that Madison Park game happening on Saturday at 2 p.m. But we will keep an eye out. Also on Saturday, it should be state tournament brackets should be released for soccer, and we're looking forward to seeing where things shape up with that and what kind of coverage BNC TV will be involved in. So stay tuned for that. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on our website. Follow us on Facebook. When we know, you'll know. And with that, we are out of here. Have a happy Halloween. Enjoy the rest of your evening. My name is Tyler Borbo, and we will see you next time.